Welcome, and thank you for joining us. In this exploration, we'll take a closer look at the intriguing prophecies of Edgar Cayce, particularly his predictions about California's seismic future. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, the conversation around these predictions is fascinating, especially when we compare them to current scientific understanding. We appreciate your interest and invite you to dive into this thought-provoking topic with us. Edgar Cayce, often referred to as the sleeping prophet, made numerous predictions about the future, some of which concerned the seismic activity in California. Among his most alarming prophecies were warnings of significant earthquakes that could dramatically alter the coastline of the state. Cayce's visions suggested that cities such as Los Angeles and San Francisco might face catastrophic destruction due to seismic disturbances. This document explores Cayce's predictions, the scientific basis for such events, and the potential implications for California and beyond. Throughout his lifetime, Edgar Cayce provided thousands of readings on a variety of topics, including health, spirituality, and earth changes. His predictions regarding California's seismic activity have intrigued both believers and skeptics for decades. Cayce warned that massive earthquakes would strike the region, leading to widespread destruction and significant alterations in the coastline. According to him, these quakes would be part of a larger pattern of global geological upheaval, with the Pacific Rim experiencing intensified tectonic activity. Cayce indicated that these changes could come with little warning, and that they would be triggered by shifts in the Earth's crust, specifically around the Pacific Plate. He suggested that as the Pacific tectonic movements intensified, California would experience devastating earthquakes that could cause land to sink or break apart, leading to a reconfiguration of the coastline. From a scientific standpoint, California is indeed one of the most seismically active regions in the world, situated along the Pacific Ring of Fire. This area is characterized by frequent earthquakes and volcanic activity due to the movement of several tectonic plates, including the Pacific Plate and the North American Plate. The San Andreas Fault, one of the most well-known fault lines in the world, runs through much of California and is capable of producing major earthquakes. Seismologists have long predicted that the state is overdue for a major earthquake, often referred to as the Big One. This anticipated event could have devastating effects, similar to what Cayce predicted, including widespread infrastructure damage, loss of life, and economic disruption. Moreover, studies have shown that other fault lines, such as the Hayward Fault in the San Francisco Bay Area and the Newport-Inglewood Fault in Southern California, also pose significant risks. These faults are capable of producing magnitude 7.0 or higher earthquakes, which could lead to catastrophic consequences similar to Cayce's dire warnings. If Edgar Cayce's predictions regarding California were to come true, the potential implications would be profound and far-reaching. Cayce, often referred to as the sleeping prophet, predicted a series of catastrophic geological events that could reshape the state. A massive earthquake, as suggested in his prophecies, could have severe consequences across multiple dimensions, including urban destruction, economic turmoil, and environmental upheaval. California is home to densely populated urban centers such as Los Angeles and San Francisco, which have millions of residents and serve as economic and cultural hubs. A large earthquake could result in widespread destruction of homes, businesses, and infrastructure. Buildings, highways, bridges, and public utilities could suffer catastrophic damage, leading to extensive casualties and significant disruptions to daily life. Despite advancements in seismic retrofitting and construction standards, the sheer magnitude of a major quake could overwhelm even the most resilient structures. Historic landmarks and essential services such as hospitals and emergency response facilities might be rendered inoperable, further exacerbating the crisis. One of the most dramatic aspects of Cayce's predictions involves the potential for coastal changes. While the idea of large portions of the coastline sinking into the ocean lacks broad scientific support, smaller-scale phenomena such as land subsidence, coastal erosion, and rising sea levels are well documented. A powerful earthquake could trigger underwater landslides, leading to shifts in coastal geography and altered shorelines. The displacement of ocean water could also result in devastating tsunamis, inundating coastal communities and causing long-term changes to the state's topography. Such events would not only reshape the physical landscape, but also have lasting impacts on real estate markets, tourism, and local economies. California is a global economic powerhouse, contributing significantly to industries such as technology, entertainment, agriculture, and trade. The economic repercussions of a catastrophic earthquake would be severe and multifaceted. Major tech companies headquartered in Silicon Valley could face operational disruptions, data losses, and financial setbacks. The entertainment industry, centered in Hollywood, might experience production halts and infrastructure damage. Additionally, California's agricultural sector, which provides a substantial portion of the nation's produce, could suffer from disrupted irrigation systems, damaged farmland, and interrupted supply chains. The broader economic fallout could include job losses, reduced tax revenues, and prolonged financial instability across multiple sectors. In the aftermath of a major earthquake, California could face a humanitarian crisis of unprecedented scale. Millions of people could be displaced from their homes, leading to overcrowded shelters and stretched emergency response resources. Basic necessities such as food, water, and medical supplies would be in high demand, potentially outstripping available supplies. Vulnerable populations, including the elderly, disabled, and low-income communities, would be disproportionately affected, requiring targeted aid efforts. Coordinating disaster relief efforts on such a scale would necessitate national and international assistance, with agencies such as FEMA and the Red Cross playing critical roles in the response and recovery efforts. The environmental ramifications of a massive earthquake in California could be profound. Disruptions to water supplies caused by damaged reservoirs and water treatment facilities could lead to shortages and contamination issues. Landslides triggered by seismic activity could alter river courses, block transportation routes, and destroy habitats. If the earthquake occurs offshore, tsunamis could devastate marine ecosystems and coastal habitats. Additionally, hazardous material spills from industrial facilities, refineries, and storage sites could pose long-term environmental and public health risks. The loss of biodiversity, soil erosion, and the release of pollutants into the air and water could have lasting effects on the state's natural resources and ecological balance. While Cayce's predictions may be viewed with skepticism by the scientific community, California remains a seismically active region with a history of devastating earthquakes. In response, significant efforts have been made to enhance earthquake preparedness and resilience. Advanced early warning systems, public education campaigns, and stringent building codes have been implemented to reduce the potential impact of future earthquakes. Seismic retrofitting of critical infrastructure, emergency response drills, and investments in disaster relief resources are ongoing efforts aimed at safeguarding lives and property. California has made significant progress in earthquake preparedness and mitigation despite the uncertainty surrounding the timing and magnitude of future seismic events. Several key measures have been implemented to enhance resilience and minimize potential damage. Strict seismic building codes have been enforced to ensure that structures can withstand significant shaking. These regulations require the use of earthquake-resistant materials and design techniques to improve the safety and integrity of buildings during seismic events. The Shike Alert system provides residents with crucial seconds to minutes of advance warning before shaking begins. This early alert can help people take protective actions, such as seeking cover or pausing critical operations, reducing the risk of injury and damage. Educational initiatives, such as the Great California Shakeout Drill, aim to inform residents about earthquake preparedness. These campaigns teach individuals and communities how to respond effectively during an earthquake, fostering a culture of readiness and resilience. Key infrastructure, including bridges, highways, and utilities, is being retrofitted to enhance earthquake resilience. Strengthening these critical systems helps ensure continued functionality and safety in the aftermath of a major seismic event. Through these comprehensive efforts, California continues to improve its ability to withstand and recover from earthquakes, safeguarding lives and property across the state. While Edgar Cayce's predictions of catastrophic earthquakes in California remain speculative, they align with scientific concerns about the region's seismic vulnerability. Whether or not the dramatic coastline changes he foresaw will occur, the reality is that California must remain vigilant and prepared for significant seismic events. Ongoing research, preparedness efforts, and advancements in earthquake forecasting will play a crucial role in mitigating potential disasters. As history has shown, the question is not if a major earthquake will strike California, but when. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you found this exploration of Edgar Cayce's predictions and California's seismic risks insightful. Your time and attention mean a lot, and we're grateful for your engagement. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to stay updated on similar content. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you next time.